What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ZOOGA with the ROOGA, and I'm back at again with a new NBA2K22 YouTube video. And today I'll be showing you guys the best unguardable and unstoppable shooting, glass cleaning, and lockdown with contact dunks. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Let's get straight into this banger. Alright, now here's my unstoppable shooting, glass cleaning, and lockdown. And as you guys already know, this build is a demigod. In the first play of the game, I already get a green bean jelly bean from the 3-point line. And this game, I'm mostly going to be shooting this whole game. And I'm pretty sure I shoot perfect with this demigod build. And as you guys can see, I'm running with my boy Delo, my main point guard player, my main teammate. But as you guys see, I pass it out looking for the open look. And I'm telling you guys, this build even gets contact dunks, but you don't get contact dunk animations. And as you guys can see, an open green once again. I get straight greens this whole gameplay. But as I was saying, this build can also get contact dunks. You don't get the animations, but you can dunk on people still. And this build is just an all-around build, to be honest. And the defense is one of the best defensive builds that could shoot in the game. Highly recommend this build. But the next play again, I'm pretty sure I'm about to shoot again. As you guys can see, I'm running around, getting the straight easy dunk. As you guys can see, you guys can get the park dunks. This build is pretty fast. It has up to an 83 speed once you get up to 99 overall and the gym rat badge. So it's pretty fast. It has great finishing abilities. It has amazing defense. You're able to outboard any 7-3 player, and the shooting ability is amazing. As you guys can see, the defense is so amazing. We get to stop immediately. And now I'm about to shoot again once again, but he fouled my man's Delo. Alright, now right here, what we're doing, we're getting ready to pass in the ball again. And right now I'm picking up the ball and I'm going in the paint, but I know how to play the game. I'm not about to get chased down blocks, so I pass it out to my man's Delo. Open again for another green. And I'm handling all this with a 75 3-point. Consistent greens the whole game. Y'all can't tell me I can't green with this build, because that is 3 back-to-back greens, man. And I let my man's Delo get the little contact dunk, sauce it up, because I don't need to score the whole entire game, because this build is already godlike. Running with me, you're going undefeated. That's how good this build is. Now I'm open once again, but I'm gonna let my man Delo cook up. I'm gonna let him do his little thing and get his little contact dunk, because you already know how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end off the game as I always do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run up to Delo and get this ball real quick, and then I'm gonna pass it back real quick and let him sauce up and do his little thing, because you already know I'm gonna be open for the straight up open green 3, man. And we shot perfect this whole game. We're at least like 4 for 4 or 5 for 5. I lost count, but we got 14 points this game, and I'm just a popper build. That's how godlike this build is. And I'm gonna let my boy Delo cook up with the little takeover, because you see, as again, I don't know why he's sleeping on my 3-point, but I'm wide open again and hit the 3. That's the only way I hit this game, and of course it had to be for game. But I shot straight greens other than the last shot, but I shot perfect this whole game. Position at power forward, and the hand doesn't matter. You can put your right, left, does not matter. Jersey number doesn't matter either. So let's get straight into the pie charts. So for the new pie charts, what you want to do is you want to go all the way down to see the new pie chart. It is right here. This is the new pie chart, and this is what you want to use for your new shooting center demigod. As you guys can see, you can get up to a 78 3-point, which is godlike, because it's very easy to shoot this year at NBA2K22. And over an 85 block and over an 85 rebound is just enough. So that's perfectly fine for this build, and I'm telling you, you're going to be a demigod out there. So we're going to continue to the physical profiles. So for the physical profiles, what we're going to do is you can either go with the first one and try to get as much speed as possible, or you can go down here to the bottom one. And this is the one I went along with, because strength does matter in NBA 2K22 this year. So it's all up to you. If you want to go for the first one, get as much speed as possible, so you can be very fast like the rebound wings back in 2K20, or you could be very balanced with it and still have enough speed after the Gatorade and everything. You'll have at least a 75 speed if you pick the bottom physical profile, but I'll be going with the bottom one right here. Alright YouTube, now for the attributes, what you want to do is you want to put the close shot all the way to an 83. You want to put your driving layup all the way to a 60, and then you want to put your driving dunk all the way to a 68. Put your standing dunk all the way to a 74, and then you want to put your post hook to nothing. And we got 7 finishing badges for this build. Now for the shooting, what you want to do is you want to max out your mid-range shot, you want to max out your 3-point, and you want to max out your free throw, and you want to put a little bit on the post fade so you can get up to 20 shooting badges. Now as you guys can see, so far we got 7 finishing and 20 shooting. Now we're going to do nothing in the playmaking because this is a strictly shooting center build with some finishing. So for defense, we're basically just going to max out everything because we want as much defensive badges as possible, and we want the best defense we could possibly get out of this build. So we're maxing out interior, perimeter, lateral, steal, block, offensive and defensive rebound all the way to the max, and that should leave you with 23 defensive badges. Now your badge lineup should look like 7 finishing, 20 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 23 defensive rebound badges. If it does not look like this, then you messed up and you got to repeat what you just done. But now we're going to move on to the shape. So for the body shape of this build, what we're going to do is we're going to make this build a built or burly. It's all up to your choice, but I make mine's built because I don't want to be too big. Now for the height of this build, you can either go 6'8" if you're not comfortable with shooting, or you can go 6'9", but it's very easy to shoot and you don't even need badges. You'll still be greening straight up with 6'9", but if you really are inconsistent and you want a little more speed out of your build, then make it 6'8", but you will lack on defense, so make your build 6'9". Now for the weight, what you want to do is you want to bring it all the way down to 224, just so you can get the little bit of speed up and you can get your perimeter defense up and your lateral up just a little bit. But we just want to make our build a little bit more quicker. Now for the wingspan, what you want to do, I am very comfortable with my shooting, so what I did is I maxed out my wingspan. So now I got a 93 block and a 91 of defensive rebound, and I kind of sacrificed my 3-point shooting, but I green every day, all day in this game, so it really does not matter. But if you're not that comfortable with your shooting, then I'll just say bring it down to default wingspan if you're not that comfortable with shooting. But if you know you're comfortable with shooting and you want to be a demigod on defense also, then max out your wingspan. Now for the takeover for this build, what I have chose was rim protector, but you can pick sharpshooting also. But the reason why I picked rim protecting, because I always want to be the best defensive player on the court and never be a liability. I always want to bring the game back in threes and everywhere, and I always make my shots anyways, and this takeover won't help me that much because I green all day every day. But if you're not that good at shooting, then I highly recommend putting on sharpshooting takeover. But for my Cant Bigman, I highly recommend rim protecting takeover. Now the name of this build is a glass cleaning lockdown. Now I'm gonna show you guys the badges I recommend when using this build. Alright, so the badges I recommend for using this build is for finishing.